Fortnite Chapter 7 is setting up one of the most important storyline moments we've seen in a long time. From an all-new end-of-season mini live event, the return of the Seven, and a portal that opens the door to Norse mythology in Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 2, as we've gotten all new information about the next season. So trust me, you want to be sure you're staying tuned as we're going to be going over everything. But first, if you happen to be enjoying the content here on the channel, do consider dropping a like and subscribing, so that way you don't miss out on any of the future uploads. And if any of you guys had to pick up anything inside of the item shop for yourself, do consider using my support creator code YTRA, as it greatly supports the channel that extra mile. So with the latest update, we've seen the disappearance of the cube's cradle through the rift in the sky, which could have been found right above Lethal Labs. And it turns out instead of a massive island destroying event, Fortnite Chapter 7 is ending with an insane mini live event, just like all of the ones we did see throughout Fortnite Chapter 6. With this one revolving around the Dark Voyager traveling to different realities in order to find shards of the Zero Point, as it looks like it will be rebuilt at Lethal Labs and will be plopped back together in the middle center, where obviously we have the current Zero Shard, which we were fighting all the way through Chapter 6 for. And well, now the Zero Point is finally being repaired. For years, the Zero Point has been exploding, collapsing, or barely contained. Fortnite Chapter 7 changes that as the Dark Voyager's cradle acts as a reality collector, pulling fragments of the Zero Point energy from different realities, which is going to be key to what exactly we get with Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 2. So be sure you stay tuned, as we have so much information about that, including the next season's Battle Pass. But we do know that with the next Fortnite update we should be getting in the next few days, we will be seeing the return of the Seven finally, as the Foundation and the Visitor are said to be showing up on the island in the form of brand new NPCs, which makes a lot of sense considering we still have those brand new Seven themed weapons that have been leaked, being the all-new 7 rifle and the 7 cannon, which you most likely will be able to obtain by going up to these brand new NPCs, whether or not they're going to be just NPCs or even bosses on the island. And this is all thanks to the Order's audio logs, which he has left across the Fortnite island. A few of you guys probably already found the first two. And with the latest one upcoming in just a few short days, we do know the Order will actually be taken by somebody in the last reality, which is going to be key to one of the next season's Battle Pass skins, so be sure you stay tuned, as that one's not to be missed out on. But we're finally going to see the return of the Foundation and also the Visitor, specifically the Visitor that we did see in OG Season 4 with his all-new redesign, which honestly I do think is a much better outfit. I can't wait to see this character make a return and see what he's been up to for the past few years, as the last we did see of him, he was turned into Chrome. And for the Foundation, we're not entirely sure exactly what happened to him. Hopefully he will give us some answers to what exactly is going on, as he should be arriving on the island, and I'm sure he'll have a lot to say depending on what skin you're wearing. As if you do actually walk up to Agent Jones on the Fortnite island right now wearing the Foundation, he does make a comment about everybody needing him right now. So maybe they're returning to try and figure out what happened to the Order and why she's been taken, and also help out with the Dark Voyager, who's currently trying to rebuild the Zero Point. As from what we did see of the last reality in Fortnite Chapter 2 and Chapter 3, they're definitely up to no good. As from all of the leaks we have so far, we do know the next season of Fortnite is going to be a Norse mythology theme, which is going to be very similar to what we did see in Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 2 when we had the Myths and Mortals season, but this time around focusing on Norse gods such as Thor, Odin, Loki, maybe even Surtur as well. I think he'd be an insane skin. But we do actually have some confirmed outfits for next season's Battle Pass that you want to be sure you're not missing out on. But how we get to this brand new Norse mythology themed season, it looks like it's all due to the portals that the cube's cradle will be opening up. As so far he has disappeared and went through a green rift that was obviously in the sky, which is no longer available to see right now. And well, thanks to the in-game files, we do know he's actually going to be returning to the island with a new shard and will also be jumping through another reality. Specifically 3 other ones, which you can see here are all the colors of the rifts once you will see them in the sky. And it turns out one of these realities is going to be the key to the next season of Fortnite, most likely tying into the end of season mini event, with the portal most likely being left open, and then that way we'll obviously see that entire reality jump into the Fortnite island, giving us all brand new map changes. I mean, imagine seeing Asgard on the Fortnite island. I think that would be a pretty cool biome. And with the 0 point being rebuilt on the island, it's safe to say the entire Fortnite island is going to be super chaotic over Chapter 7. As the last reality have obviously wanted to get their hands on the 0 point for quite some time. I mean, they failed twice so far. By the end of Fortnite Chapter 7, we're most likely going to see an all-out invasion with the Cube Queen yet again, which I think would honestly be pretty sick, and maybe we could also see the reveal of the Cube King. We do know, thanks to this loading screen, is actually the Origin, one of the members of the Seven, who has yet to still make his way back into the Fortnite storyline. So be sure to leave your thoughts on that down below. But we do also have some of the brand new Battle Pass skins that you want to be sure you're not missing out on, as Season 2 is looking to be a pretty good one. But we are here at Cartman Land, and we do have Kenny's respawn token waiting for us right in front of Princess Kenny's castle. Very nice. But there actually has been an all-new change at Cartman Land that I don't think many people actually realized. And while if you do actually head and take a look at the lazy river right next to Cartman Land, you probably would have noticed that the color of it is definitely pretty questionable, which obviously you can see it's like a golden yellow color. Pretty sure everybody knows exactly what this is supposed to be. And yeah, I definitely thought it was worth noting out, because I'm pretty sure not everybody actually noticed this, considering it used to just be water before it obviously got revamped for Cartman Land. Let me know down in the comments what you think about that, as it's definitely one of the craziest map changes Fortnite's ever done. But then again, we do know we're also getting an all-new Fortnite update in a few short days, which is going to be adding in an all-new Fortnite game mode, which we had speculated was obviously a part of Warner Bros. With many people thinking that it was going to be a brand new basketball mode or even a Quidditch mode for Harry Potter. And well, it looks like Fortnite have begun teasing this already, and well, it looks like it's confirmed now to be an all-new Fall Guys basketball mode, which is definitely a pretty weird one. I don't know why they decided to make this a Fall Guys mode. I think a lot more people would have been interested if it was an original Fortnite one. And well, this is said to be arriving with the very next Fortnite update in a few short days, which is also going to be adding in that brand new 7 update. So it looks like we're going to have a whole lot of content to keep us busy over the next few days. But I'm not going to lie, the Fall Guys basketball is definitely a pretty disappointing one. But I still will be giving it a go regardless, as Fortnite are also supposed to be adding in even more social game modes. So maybe we'll finally see that brand new revamped Party Royale 2.0, as it is said to have an all new map, which you can see right here. Honestly looks so much better than the one we currently have. Let me know down in the comments what you think about that one. But then we do actually have some of the brand new Battle Pass outfits for the next season of Fortnite, which this time around honestly sounds like it's gonna be an insane one. But we are here next to Flossie Lush. Oh god, we got 2 people here. Oh, my goodness, buddy. And there we go, GG's. So it does look like as a part of the next season of Fortnite, we're finally going to be seeing the return of the Ice King, which makes a whole lot of sense to why he is not a part of OG Season 7's Battle Pass. As obviously we do only have a new version of Sergeant Winter, we have the new Lynx, and also the new Onesie skin. And a lot of people were disappointed that the Ice King didn't get any love at all within this new OG pass. And it turns out he's going to be getting the Dark Voyager treatment, being available inside of the Chapter 7 Season 2 pass, which explains why we didn't get the Dark Voyager inside of OG Season 3, considering it looks like Fortnite were already planning on returning him all the way back then. And it definitely would be a pretty weird one if they made 2 remixes within the space of a year, especially if one of them was going to be tied to the storyline. And the same should be applying to this all-new Ice King, as it looks like he's going to be getting an all-new insane redesign that's going to look significantly better than the original, which obviously was only available in Chapter 1 Season 7, with the Ice King potentially even being tied to the Ice Giants in Norse mythology, which honestly would make a whole lot of sense, especially seeing as how we do actually have the return of the Infinity Blade as well within OG Season 7, which is only available for this weekend, and honestly it's quite broken as there's so many bugs tied to it right now. And honestly, it's not that good compared to the way it used to be back in the original Chapter 1 Season 7. But if you never got a chance to use it, I definitely would be sure you're giving it a go, as it only will be available for literally one more day from now, and will obviously lead us into that Ice King live event inside of OG Season 7, which may even give us clues to everything ongoing right now in Chapter 7 Season 1. So let me know in the comments if you guys are excited for an all-new Ice King skin, as I definitely think it's going to be a pretty cool one. I wouldn't even be surprised if he ended up being the tier 100, just like the Dark Voyager. But it doesn't end there, as we do also have some other skins that you want to be sure you're not missing out on too. We have one guy. Oh, my goodness, bro tried to attack us on the zipline. And of course we have to rock the lemon grab outfit as well, part of the wave 2 of Adventure Time. I mean, we have so many collaborations inside of Fortnite Chapter 7 that are all tied to cartoons, and it doesn't seem like that's going to be slowing down anytime soon, as we're also getting a regular show collab, which is going to be adding in Mordecai, Skips, and also Rigby in the form of a sidekick. And we're also seeing the arrival of Ed, and Eddie at some point in the near future, which is definitely a pretty weird collab, I'm not gonna lie. And honestly, with all these cartoons, I do hope we finally do get the arrival of Ben 10. I think that would be an insane collaboration, most likely the version from Alien Force. Leave your thoughts on that one down below. But then we do also have the all-new outfit inside of the next season's Battle Pass, which also seems to be tied to the storyline. As we do know, the order has been taken by somebody in the last reality. And well, thanks to an Epic Games survey, it may look like we've already actually had a look at her brand new outfit, which you can see right here. This is clearly a new upgraded version of the order, most likely corrupted by somebody in the last reality, and I honestly wouldn't be surprised if she was the main villain for the next season of Fortnite. As for the design, honestly does look pretty cool, and I wouldn't be surprised if we do see some of the other 7 members get new skins over the course of Chapter 7, as a lot of people probably missed out on some of the original ones that were locked to battle passes in the past, so obviously there's no way of obtaining them anymore. And well, it looks like that's all going to be kicking off with the order. And also, I suppose a visitor, if you guys did manage to get that new version in OG Season 4, which does seem to now be our new default version of the visitor himself, which honestly, I'm a big fan of his design. So let me know down in the comments what you think about that all new version of the order with her brand new corrupted skin that should be available within the next season of Fortnite. But we do have the Stick of Truth available in game right now. It's only 700 meters away. I think we should be able to grab that. Okay, it's just in front of us here. I think if we play this out right, we should be able to easily win the game. Okay, we have it right here. I suppose we'll go to the edge of this zone here, maybe on a bit of high ground. You know what? We'll just do it right here before the storm closes. And the game should be over very, very shortly. Does sound like we have some of the remaining players right in front of us. Oh, there's one there. There's one knocked. There's 2. Oh my god, these guys are super low. Guy behind this rock here. Oh my goodness, these guys need some medkits. Sheesh. Only 2 people left now. Oh, 1 down. And 1 more to go. Nah, there's no chance this guy's still alive. I am so confused right now. Oh. And there we go, GG's. So thanks to a recent Epic Games survey as well, we've also had a look at some of the other Norse mythology outfits inside of the next season's Battle Pass, which you can see up on screen right here. We do have characters that look like they are part of the Valkyries, and also a Raven-like character, which could definitely be tied to Odin somehow. Maybe this is going to be one of his brand new henchmen. And also this wolf right here, which could easily be seen as Fenrir, which is obviously a big part of Norse mythology too. They all do actually have runic patterns going through their outfits, so they could easily be a part of this brand new Norse mythology season. Let me know down in the comments which one is your favorite, as a few of these could end up inside of the next season's Battle Pass, or even inside of the item shop. But that is pretty much all we have time for here in today's video. And if you did watch all the way to the very end of it, be sure to drop this word down in the comments alongside with your Epic Games ID. If you're not already, do consider using my support creator code YTORAY inside of the item shop, as it really supports the channel. And if you did enjoy, do be sure to drop a like, subscribe and all that good stuff, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.